to get back to the place.
Coming home, coming home. Tell the world he's coming home. Sadly, you're not getting my initial reactions. I was screaming, blaring. The notification came, and I saw Kawhi's name, and I just knew that was us, bro. The trade happened. The return, I can't lie. I was not expecting Bobby Webster to actually give up picks. Okay, so Shams here, the return is quite interesting. Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick. Two first-round picks that are unprotected, I'm assuming. 1 pick swap, and then 2 second-rounders. I honestly thought Bobby Webster was going to trade Jacoby or Jamal Shead, right? I never thought he would trade CMB, but just seeing all these picks traded, I was getting a bit worried. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. That's a little bit too much for Kawhi Leonard at 35 years old, right? These picks, they better not be some late first from like 2033. Unfortunately, this offseason has proved that, Brett Siegel is not to be trusted because he made me think that the Raptors fleeced the Clippers, when in reality, the Raptors, they actually gave up 2 future unprotected picks that are the 2031 and 2033 first. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's a risky gamble right there for a 35-year-old Kawhi Leonard. Health issues, very well known, right? He had by far his best season of his career, many would argue. Right, and honestly, bro, the Knicks showed us, bro, this could all end up not mattering.
I mean, how's it
them picks
for you?
You talking about them picks?
Yes, sir. Look what we got. 2-5. Hey, listen about them picks. We're not leaving.
Yeah,
man, we got him out of Brooklyn. Look at him now. Look at him now. He's a champion. Look at him now. Everybody doubting you and what? Nah, I ain't taking no bottle for me, bro. Hey.
Bro, fuck them picks. Respectfully, bro. If it means that we have a chance to win a championship, bro, this is it, bro. We got ourselves a player that is 1A that can lead us to the promised land.
The ability now to go to the Raptors and contend in the Eastern Conference and to be able to say that I ended my career with the Raptors after playing for the Clippers and the Spurs. So I'm told Kawhi Leonard views this as an opportunity to retire in Toronto.
Man, I don't even care about the picks being late first. Bro, fun guy. Apparently he's going to retire here, bro. Man, this guy should be good for at least 2 more years, right? And I'm not gonna lie though, Shams actually scared me when he was saying it was nearing completion. He sent out a note saying it was close. I was actually scared that it would get rescinded somehow. But they were able to make a trade where didn't have to give up Jacoby Walter, who was posting some cryptic stuff, thinking, maybe he was gonna leave. And then CMB being untouchable as well. And we were able to actually get the deal through. We only gave up Brandon Ingram and Grady Dick, which means we still have assets that we could deal in other trades to, bolster the roster around Kawhi and Scotty Barnes and CMB. Bro, this trade is so crazy, bro. Lowe finally made a video about the Raptors after over a year of not even talking about the team.
This is it. I can't hold you. I even look at the Eastern Conference. I'm going to be honest with you. From a talent standpoint, sure, Bam and Giannis, I think they're better. Do they fit better? I don't think so. Jaylen Brown and Tatum, especially if Tatum can get back to that point, do they, from a talent standpoint, they're better? Potentially. Do they fit better? I don't know.
And now that we finally acquired a 1A player to build this team around, oh my days. Now people can open their eyes to how scary this team actually looks on paper.
I think if there was a player that you would put alongside Kawhi Leonard, Scotty Barnes is at the top of the list. Maybe a guard, fair. But if it's not a guard, having a point forward who is hellacious on the defensive side of the floor, I'm taking that. I'll have that. You can give me that.
The excitement of Toronto is just palpable. I mean, having Scotty Barnes paired up with a guy that is an all-NBA player coming off one of his best, if not his best season of his career. Kawhi Leonard, who had already shown to be a championship piece for a team, and it's the team that he's on right now. Look, man, there's a lot to be excited about.
If you had to pick one NBA player to be a teammate with, who would it be and why?
I'll say it would be Kawhi Leonard because of the defensive presence that he could bring. I feel like it'll just, and I like to play defense, so it'll just carry over.
This is in 2019 that Scotty said this, bro. I'm pretty sure he's still in high school at this point. Bro, this kid Now he gets to play next to Kawhi Leonard. Shams even said the Timberwolves and the Pistons were teams that were willing to offer Kawhi that extension that he wanted to offer her, but he rebuffed them.
There were multiple teams here that could have become the ultimate landing spot for Kawhi Leonard. Minnesota, Detroit. There were others that were willing to offer Kawhi Leonard an extension because he's only got 1 year and about $50 million left on his contract. But Kawhi Leonard wanted to play for one team and one team only and give that team a contract extension potentially, and that is the Toronto Raptors because he played there in 2018-19. He led that organization to a championship. There's familiarity there. There's legacy there. He knows that city. He knows that franchise, and he believes that team has a chance to win a championship. That was a big part of his move going there.
This dude had a chance to pair up with one of Anthony Edwards or Kay Cunningham and said, nah, I would rather play with the guy that Kay was roommates with in high school, Scotty Barnes. What does that tell you, bro? What does that, no, for real, what does that tell you? Obviously that there's mutual respect there from Scotty and Kawhi Leonard. I mean, are we serious? But the potential for what these two can do as a duo, Scotty makes up so much for the playmaking gap. Kawhi makes so much up for the lack of scorer aggression, the lack of being a number one when it comes to taking over a game that Scotty doesn't have. Bro, this is a match made almost in heaven. Both of them can play elite defense. Both of them get after it, bro. Both of them can use their hands and get steals, generate stocks, and Scotty Barnes, backline help. I mean, this is just, man, I'm so excited. I'm telling y'all right now, the energy is palpable.
And the thing that really, and I do mean really intrigues me with Toronto and why I actually do believe when it's all said and done by the end of the season, they might be the best or second best team in the Eastern Conference, is their financial flexibility.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, it's actually cute, bro. It's so cute. He's talking about our financial flexibility. Not even things I ever expected Lo to even talk about when it comes to my team, bro. This guy could care less about the Raptors. Now all of a sudden, he knows about our financial flexibility. Bro, and he's right, bro. Look at all these contracts. And these are guys that are rotation players in the last playoffs that we saw.
What I may even like even more about Toronto may not be the talent, but it's the matchups. Scotty Barnes and Kawhi Leonard defending both Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. That's a yikes. That's a yikes. Building a wall up while having versatile defenders to guard Giannis and Bam with questionable floor spacing. That's a yikes, bro. It's about to get spooky. I'm telling you, hey, Cade, it's about to get spooky. It's about to get real spooky for some of y'all. If you don't have that spacing like the Knicks have, and if you don't have a legit ball handler, it's going to get spooky, dog. I don't know what you think is about to happen with Kawhi and Scotty and them. I'm going to leave it at that. Let me just warn all y'all.
The wing depth is fucking immaculate. I mean, you're competing with any team, any night, just on the basis of having a wing depth that is just so prolific. And you have a rookie wing that's promising off the bench that has shown to be a very great player with his hands, you know, generates a lot of turnovers. You know, in the few minutes he played in college, this is one of those players you bet could look really good off the bench next to some guys like the untouchable Jacoby Walter that we previously discussed. I mean, Jacoby Walter even said at one point that he was...
Is there a player, you know, in the league, when you're coming into the league, or maybe now that you've been in it, you kind of see some parallels, or maybe a role model you can go that, you know, my career could look like that?
Yeah, it was always for me, a person like Kawhi. I always liked Kawhi game just because he was a two-way player. This year he's really shown how nice he really is, for sure.
We know it well.
You know, y'all know it well. Y'all know it well. But
And I think this was the guy that I was hoping would stay on the team after a trade like this, knowing that he actually studied Kawhi's game, right? A guy like Kawhi Leonard being in that locker room, Jacoby could take a lot from him. He's going to be a sponge. He's going to learn a lot. This is very promising stuff, man. Look, man, Knicks fans, y'all did it, bro. Y'all won the chip. And for that reason, I'm going to leave you guys off of this, bro. Y'all definitely the team to beat in the East, bro. Still New York Knicks, bro. But we coming. I've been dreaming of moments like these, bro. I'm so glad. Yo, I'm so excited for next season. I am insanely excited. I wish we could play the Knicks 8 times next season, bro. I hope we play each other in the ECF and we play. Man, I know it's going to be a 7-game series, But man, can we just extend that shit to fucking 21 games? I want to see something for real. If you look at my oldest videos on the channel, bro, yeah, bro, I used to talk about how I was a freaking Knicks hater, bro. I used to hate the Knicks, and it's like one of those things that I was actually like passionate about talking about, bro. It's one of those things. I even said it, bro, 4 years ago when they actually did look good, bro. They look good, but I'm still hate y'all, bro. And bro, if we beat the Knicks in the playoffs, just know, bro, I'm running laps. But hey, by the way, Knicks fans, I will make a bigger main channel video about the championship run. Don't you worry. That is coming in the tuck. All right, bro. I promise y'all that. But if you guys would excuse me, I'm going to watch some Peak because I'm not gonna lie, bro. Man, I'm excited. I'm so excited. And yeah, man, I'm just, woo, Magic, man. I just can't help but fall in love again. He's really back, bro. I'm so happy, bro. This is what movies is made of. Oh my days, bro. All right, bro. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, bro. Peace out, bro. Peace.